new year.
It's a new year.
Yeah.
What's your hopes or intentions this year?
Some people talk about you like they know all about you.
Well, I got them, but it's not clear. I want to clear that up.
Talk about it, talk about it.
Setting a goal, my intentions and my energies are going toward that goal.
If you don't have a vision, seeing.
That's right. True. We know that we want to do something,
Yeah.
but it's like we're stagnant at the moment.
It's almost like building energy into something and then it remains stagnant, so you lose that interest.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah.
And it actually causes such a huge barrier and a huge
Yes.
shift.
Baby, whether you're high or low, or whether you're high or low, you got to chip on it tight rope. Chip on it tight rope. Baby, baby,
Okay. The more we stay connected, the more we are acutely aware of those times when we lose connection. And that has been so true.
Yeah, very.
Usually this happens when we're under stress. In these times we can see our own particular way of stealing energy from others. Once our manipulations are brought to personal awareness, our connection becomes more constant. Then we can discover our own growth path and our spiritual mission, the personal way we can contribute to the world. That was last year
That
for
was
me.
last year, yep.
And it will
it's
continue.
aligning and
It
it's
will
finding,
continue.
Yeah, and it's finding that alignment to go, okay, so what's new this year? What do we contribute now?
Yeah.
Now that
Alright,
we've
I'm
cleared
ready
that
now.
shit.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
to also it's a really good reminder not to get caught up in stealing energy from others.
Yes.
Because we've lost our own connection. It's about getting to the highest vibration we can.
That's right.
Take life lightly. Make yourself
Listen
laugh.
to some music. Yeah.
Pick yourself up.
It could be animals.
Think of it like a car. Raise your energy so you drive the faster car.
Clown
Yeah.
car or whatever you want, really.
got to chip on it tight rope. Chip on it tight rope.
We're talking about setting intentions and goals and also identifying tools that can help us really get these goals happening. The coincidence, engaging the flow. Knowing our personal mission further enhances the flow of mysterious coincidences as we are guided toward our destinies. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to raise vibration so we increase these coincidences. Not
Yes, and
increase
then-
them, but increase our awareness of them. Because when you're at a low vibration, you don't even
You
really
can't feel outside
care.
of that, can you?
Yeah,
you know?
you're stuck in
Yep.
that.
I like
Yeah.
the explanation of coincidences or synchronicities as being like being the crossover points. So each of us is sending out our energy, like whatever that is, whatever we're focused on, whatever our minds, our
Where
preoccupation.
your focus goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like think of it like a thread.
So yours that way.
So you're sending your thread out, and it's all being woven into, you know, the interconnectedness of everything. As you do interconnect with somebody else, with another situation, it's like that. At that point is when the synchronicities happen. So you know that you're weaving perfectly, harmoniously into that whole.
And they're aligning without,
Into the larger whole.
with the right
That's when they
intent. That's a
happen.
reward. It's,
I know,
it's
right.
like a reward system, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Is it-
I'm
oh,
weaving a
yeah.
beautiful web.
That's
Yeah.
right. Intuitions lead us toward the answers, which usually are synchronistically provided by the wisdom of another human being. And that's interconnected, the interconnectedness that you were just talking about now.
Totally.
We need to have each other. We need to love and uplift each other. By doing that, we're uplifting ourselves.
Yeah. And spreading the love.
Baby, baby, whether you're high or low. Baby,
We need to know our personal mission.
That's what we're into.
Know your personal mission. How do we do that? I've got a little way.
It's a super good question.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So this is like a rating system, and we're talking about the things that we love in life. We don't want to focus about the things that we don't want, because the more you focus on those, the more
The more
they'll
they
come
come.
back to you.
Yeah.
So there's questions. There are 4 questions. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
You need a pen and paper.
Pens. I got the papers. Pens are very important. It's blue. That's fine. That's fine. Just
Pens
check.
and pencils.
Pens and pencils, please. Let's do this.
1. What matters to you the most? Name 3 things. What matters to you the most? Chocolate.
Don't steal mine.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, what matters to you most? That's the question.
What I love about this question is it's actually bringing the positive, great things in your life into your awareness. So, like I just said before, I know what I want, but I don't know how to verbalize it. And you need to be able to verbalize it. You need to know what it is exactly so you can work toward that. So by naming the things that matter the most to you, you're identifying those awesome things that you need. Friends and family,
Freedom.
money,
Yeah.
you know,
Everyone's
whatever,
got,
whatever
everyone's
floats
got
your
their own
boat.
thing.
Yep.
Next question.
Yeah, I haven't got my third thing yet.
Trees, water, feathers.
Nature's loves.
Nature's.
I just put
Nature's.
love.
Next one's a good one. What are your strengths? Three things.
Yep.
3 things.
Right.
Strengths.
It could be
Is
something.
it your strength to motivate yourself to go to work every day? Do you look after someone?
Yes,
Is it your
to create, to make stuff on your own time, on your own.
fixing things?
Yep.
Learning quickly.
Building anything.
Anything.
And then ponder over the course of a day or two. Or you could do it in this short span of time.
May I just say, though, I would prefer for everyone not to procrastinate with this, because then it's kind of putting it off and you won't go back to it.
And you can revisit it though, you can redo the whole
Every
thing.
6 months or every year to see the
How it
huge
differs.
difference. Yeah. And the improvement. Keep track of how you're going.
Yep.
Should we go on to the next one?
Yes, let's do it.
Values you'd like to live your life by. 3. Values you'd like to live your life by. Your own values could be to
Put value into relationships in general. It could be value in people, it could be value in animals, it could be just
Yes.
value to actually value for yourself really, to actually bring that joy into your life. So what do you value that actually brings that joy
Yeah.
or peace? Yeah.
Totally. I actually went with 3 things that I actually kind of pinpointed yesterday as what my needs, my basic needs, what I need
Yep.
to be in my life. It's respect
Yep.
for yourself,
Yes.
respect for all else, everything.
I have to
Anything and
Yeah.
everything surrounding. Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, and truth.
Yes,
So
truth.
you're
I've got
always
that key.
dealing with the reality
Yeah.
of a situation.
they're
not
awesome.
ever
And respect.
funneling
That's
it
great.
and unconditional love.
Yes.
It's not even.
They're the best. Well, yeah, the same ones, except respect is different. Yeah, I want all those
Respect
things
her.
too.
Respect, it's got like a negative
Mine's love, truth,
connotation
and
to
compassion.
it, doesn't
Yep.
it?
Yep.
But really, why has it got a negative? Because
Yeah.
there's like negative consequences for not having respect when you're a kid.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
respect your elders, but actually it's so important.
It is.
So
It
I
is.
really am happy you brought that up.
Because respect is goes along the same lines as value. It's like respect or honouring
Or if you don't have respect for
everything else
yourself,
equally.
Yeah.
Equally.
Yeah.
Yourself as much as
the next
everybody
person.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Last question. What are you passionate about?
All the things.
Well,
All
3
the
things that you're passionate about.
Only 3.
Adventures.
Yeah.
Nature.
Stop it, I'll go write them all down. Got love in every single answer. Love to love. I don't know, I just love it.
You are love. When you
love
look at Kate, you see love.
Love.
When you can probably feel that love energy through.
Just
This
love
screen.
love.
This lady.
Have a conversation to expand your knowledge
Absolutely.
of how other people perceive things.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's funny, so when we had our conversations and
Yeah.
we're both really passionate about it,
And then we can
and
get-
we think we're talking about different things, but it's
and we get so
different
and we hit that
angles.
discord and it's like no. So it happens.
No, it's not even no that though. We say yes and yes and.
We love those things.
All right, this is the fun part.
Mhm.
So this is where it all comes into. Starts making sense. So you need to rate yourself at this point from 0 being nothing to 10 being totally fulfilled.
Now let me see you do the tightrope. And I'm still dipping on it. See, I'm not walking on it. I'm trying to run around.
Rate
where you're at.
go through the 4 questions and your 3 answers for each one. For each one, give it a number from 0 to 10. 0 being not fulfilled at all. You're not having that experience in your awareness at all, and 10 completely fulfilled.
This is hard.
Done. Breezing through it, mate. I'm just going with my
Please
vibes.
don't
Like,
overthink it.
I'm actually not thinking about it. I'm letting my higher self tell me. So if I go over that, and I'm just going with the first number that pops into
Come
my
on,
head.
Sue.
Well, that's funny because I'm rating my
It's telling you
nature. I'm talking about nature right now.
And now it just
That's with my rating on that, and you're poking me in the eye with it.
Once you've put a number next to each one,
Didn't answer.
find the average. So let's say it's 9 out of 10. You know that it's not too much more that you have to work on, but you'll be able to see exactly where that 1 point was lost.
Let me see you do the tightrope. And I'm still dipping on it. See, I'm not walking on it. I'm trying to run around it. This ain't no acrobatics. You either follow or you lead.
What can you do more of that will enable you to live a life that reflects your strengths, values, and passions? This allows you to go back and evaluate, okay, wow, what matters to me the most is my actually happiness, being happy, and I gave myself a 5. So then you'll go back to what are your strengths. I'm really good at doing this, so maybe that I've got a 2 in that. Maybe I need to do more of this
Yeah.
that I can do really well to make me happy.
I can't complain about it. I gotta keep my balance and just keep dancing on it. We getting funky on the scene, and you know about it. Like a star on the screen, watch me tip all on it. Now, baby, whether I'm high or low, baby, whether you're high or low.
I feel that a lot of people might be able to actually use this, identify emotional habits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the patterning that we're telling ourselves, like actually identifying them in.
Self-talk.
Yeah, self-talk.
And the habits that you're in every day. Emotional habits could be money. When I was in uni, when I didn't have any money, which I never had any money, but when I had really no money, I would get really depressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zip, stop and everything.
Yeah.
And it
like,
makes you compare yourself to others.
and actually, at the time, I didn't have myself, my current self, to talk to me to say it's okay, it'll pass. If I didn't have money to feed myself or pay for the rent,
Yep.
my actual
Your beingness.
needs, my safety needs, were not being met. So that was okay to feel like that, but not for a long time. I got used to the habit
the
of
thing you
every
get in that
time.
pattern.
So now, when I don't have money, I'll get that anxiety straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. I have something very similar.
But we don't need to, because guess what? Money's energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and you find whenever you have a bill, whenever you need something, it will be there.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yes, it will.
Just have that faith and don't hurt yourself with it, because if you're going to drop with that anxiety,
continue
your
that
vibration's not going to bring the money.
And you'll continue the same pattern, the same,
That's right.
same
That's
routine.
right.
So-
So being aware of the energy that you are putting out, because you're always putting out energy when you're feeling an emotion. When
Yes.
you're focused on anything in particular, you're sending that out. It's like saying, universe, I'm broke. So the universe
Yeah.
says, you're broke. Here, let's keep facilitating your
Have no
brokenness.
money.
Yes. Yes.
So, put on money, 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 money.
Yes.
Do dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I don't
needs
know.
are taken care of.
Yes.
Thank goodness
Um,
for that.
Another one could be some other body in your life.
Yep.
Family, white figure, loved one,
Yes.
best mate, strange person. It could be like the person at your coffee shop that's pissing you off every time.
And again, be careful what you put out.
Yes.
If it's towards other people.
Self-talk or
So,
whether you're directing it at anybody else or you're directing it at yourself.
Yeah, ultimately, because they are the reflection. Yeah, 'cause
Exactly.
you're going to get that.
and because as well as money having energy, words.
Oh,
and,
words
and
are the
literally like writing. Everything that you create from yourself has energy.
Yes.
And
We
it
are
can be
energy
harmful.
beings.
We don't want to harm anybody. Remember, we want to uplift everybody.
We love the
and in so
love.
uplifting ourselves.
Yeah.
Do no harm, take no shit.
Some people get hungry, and that's a real emotional habit. Getting hangry.
Hangry.
Hangry. I'm sorry
Yeah.
for what I said when I was hangry.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so true.
So there are heaps. So by identifying them, that's really awesome, because the next time you do it, you can kind of sit back from your monkey brain or the popcorn salesman, because it's popping up with all different shit ideas every second, and just laugh at him and just go, I know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You're putting me
hilarious.
back in that habit. I don't need to be depressed or anxious
Exactly.
right now. I don't need to be angry.
I've got
Just have a
this.
little laugh and just be like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Separate yourself.
Mm.
Yeah.
Taking that even further is in neural reprogramming. So once you've identified the emotional habit, to really strengthen that in your mind, in your brain.
Yes. To reset those.
Reset. So
Yeah, reroute the
if you quit smoking, they say that you need to replace it with something else. Go for a run. Eat more. No, don't eat more. Eat more healthy things.
And where your focus goes, energy flows. So
does.
just change about, like change it. Just turn to something else. Put a song on, do anything.
Changing your perceptions
Yep.
can change everything.
Absolutely.
That's right. The makery, that's where the objects are being made, where intentions are being put into objects that you're creating yourself.
And they can be created from next to nothing.
That's
It's-
right.
It's more from a point of, rather than looking at what you don't have, it's from a point looking at what you do have and working with that. And it's possible with anything. And nature provides for anything and everything you could possibly want. Nature provides it.
And it can be a beautiful, simple stone.
Yep.
And when you're making this, beautiful stone, it's a stone, okay? You got a pencil, draw on it. If you've got a texture, draw on it. And you make that special stone. And while you're doing it, while you're putting in every line, every shade, you're appreciating that stone. You're
Put
actually
your intention into that stone.
It's a meditation, because you're doing a conscious redirecting of the energy going
Your
that way.
attention. Yep.
You're bringing your attention to this beautiful stone. It's simple, beauty and the energy within it. You're putting into it an intention of happiness, love.
And in turn, it's taking it away from that other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with our new rocks, new programming rocks, and other objects that the girls are making at the Makery, there's videos that you can find further down at the link. You can make these things, and it's something that you create and you give value to, and it's a tool that you can use to help you keep you on your path.
As a reminder, so you're being about, and as soon as you look at that stone, you are going to have those memories come back of what you've done, what you've put into that stone. Yeah.
The intentions.
Yep.
So that you're actually putting in the energy, and this stone is going to vibrate at that energy. So it is medicine.
Yeah. Medicine for the people.
It is. But look at it.
I know, it's lovely.
It's very lovely. Yeah.
Yay.
Should we wrap up?
Wrap up. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you for being. Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you.
I love you guys.
Love the love.
so much.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Summer pool.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye. Have a night.
Like a star on the screen, watch me tip all on it.